Alright guys, in this final installment we are showing you the type of two-part epoxy that we recommend for this. We have included it with your kit. So the basic instructions for how to use this are on the rear of the packaging. But it's basically two parts that need to be mixed evenly. And then it has a set time of about 5 minutes and then a full cure time of 24 hours. So to do this, you're going to want your epoxy. And you will also want some sort of a clamp, preferably, it doesn't need to be a very powerful clamp, but preferably something long enough that will reach over the box, like this squeeze clamp here. Alright, so what we will do is we've already opened this one, but you'll need to cut the tips off of yours. So we're going to open this up, find a scrap piece of paper, a piece of wood or something to mix these two parts. And we're going to basically squeeze these plungers, and you want even amounts of both compounds here. Spread onto your paper or whatever you're using. Just put the cap back in place. Put the cap the right way. There we go. Alright, then we've got a big fat piece of wire, but also a straw or a nail or some other device like that works well. We're going to mix these two compounds real well. This is key to make sure the epoxy sets well, is thoroughly mixing this. Alright, once we are thoroughly mixed, then we're going to apply a little bit of the epoxy to the sides and the top and the bottom of this connector. All the way around here, and then we're going to slide the connector back into place where it goes. And then here's the important part: inside the box we're going to want to put generous amounts on these inside edges of the connectors on either side, and top and the bottom, whatever we can reach, as much as we can. That way it holds it from being easily pulled out of place. So again, generous amounts here along the sides, and along the top, like so. We do want to be careful when we're epoxying this. On the outside of the connector, we want to try and avoid getting epoxy into these notch-out holes at the top and the bottom. That'll make it a little harder to get the connector in place. So once we have our generous amount of epoxy in place, then we want to go ahead and clamp it in place so that it holds hard. So we're going to use our clamp, and we go straight across the top of the connector. It only needs light pressure just to hold it into place. Go ahead and leave it clamped. It takes 5 minutes to set good, but it takes 24 full hours to cure. So go ahead and once it's epoxied, leave it clamped and in place until the next business day. Then you can go ahead and test, make sure it held good, and your fix should be complete.